you went to Georgia Tech. Going into that period of your time, what were your main focus when you accepted the offer?
Main focus was at that point in time was basically to go and get a great into a great academic atmosphere, get a 4 year degree. Obviously, like I knew I did play basketball, and I knew I probably wasn't going to be there for the whole 4 years. But just in case something happens, you always got to have something to piggyback on, right? So going to Georgia Tech was a unbelievable experience. It was amazing. It's a really, really good opportunity for me to, not only be a yellow jacket, but also to learn so much in a short period of time, and become a great businessman, the person who can be able to walk all realms of life.
Can you explain to us a little bit? Because as a European people, we don't gather a lot of information when it comes to NCAA regular stuff. And when I talk personally with my friends, they don't exactly know what D1 athlete are especially about. So can you explain to us how they prepare you to the big stage?
Yeah, I mean, in college, when you get there, like you're being prepared to, in basketball, from a basketball setting, be prepared to be a pro. So you're doing rigorous training each and every day. You're, doing a bunch of the hard activity that a lot of people are not accustomed to. That's putting you in a position to be successful. And then all of those qualities and stuff that they're instilling in you, they lead into the business side of things as well, into from the boardroom to the court, or from the court to the boardroom. So but the difference between, I would say, like a smaller tier college and a higher tier college, like you have the JUCOs, you have the NAIAs, you have the D2s, and then you have the D1s, and the D1 is obviously the upper echelon of schools, and you have the D3s, and so you have all the different levels, and as the levels go up, the competition gets better, and and then you have some guys who you know um, they don't make it to a D1 college because they don't have enough grades, and they can't meet the eligibility requirements and stuff like that. So but there's some really good ball players, some really good people, some really good individuals in all realms. And when you look at it and you look back at it, a degree is a degree. That means you got your education, and you completed your 4 years and you did what you're supposed to do, and now it's time to walk at that next path of life.
As everybody know, you get every month or every week one draft board when you get like one idea of if this one or this one we get draft higher. How would you assess, especially 50 years ago, the importance of education in the NCAA, especially since a small number of people will make it?
I mean, I look at education as one of the biggest parts, just for the simple fact of, like, you need it in order to excel in life, right? But for me, like, I was less than fortunate enough to leave school after 1 year. But the one thing I didn't stop doing was educating myself. Even though I left Georgia Tech after my first year, I still finished my degree, took it a step further, and also got my master's degree. So, education is always going to be a huge component of what we do, and how we build our success and how we become successful. Just for the simple standpoint of, like, you have to have knowledge and you have to have education in order to be able to do things in life. And that education and knowledge stop you from going through the bumps and bruises of life, because you're able to, now articulate, or you know, uh, or delegate how you want to kind of go about life, right? So for me, the education component was always huge. My father was a teacher. My mother was very, very tough on me about going to school, and I'm blessed and fortunate enough to have people in my family who really educated themselves to be able to teach me how to do certain things, and teach me, this is how you should do things. This is how it needs to be done. This is what you shouldn't be doing. And and it also piggybacks on the fact that you have a brain of your own, right? So with having a brain of your own, it puts you in a situation where you're basically saying, "Hey, you know, should I be doing this, or should I be learning this?" And then one of the biggest things that I also learned, throughout the course of time, from college and being in the league is that, you have uh, enormous amount of resources. And that's not saying, the millionaires and stuff that's coming to the game and stuff like that that you have to lean on. But I'm saying from the standpoint of we have we have the internet, we have the web, we have Google, we have Yahoo, we have all these different verticals that we can tap into that will show us and give us the provided information, give us the information that we need, through those verticals to where we can continue to learn and continue to build our brain and build our knowledge.
At that time when you were young, did you feel that going to the NBA was only a step in your career?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, like that's like the ultimate goal, right, for an athlete, right, to make it to the highest level. But for me, like I always tell people all the time, like yeah, I'm in the NBA, but like I'm not just an NBA basketball player. I'm a businessman that happens to know how to play basketball really, really good. And that's how I kind of go about things in life. Like I try to, put the business side and the real life stuff first before I put the basketball stuff. Obviously, like I continue to excel at my job and do what I do, but you know, I'm in a situation now where like like we're not living real life. I can't play in the NBA for the rest of my life, right? I use the NBA to, create all these scenarios to where I can be successful in life. And, I think that's what I've been able to do really well is to use the NBA a great figure and become the person that I want to be in life. And, it's been really good for me so far.